We'll see if we can make this shot. And score! Alright, welcome back to Alma, Missouri, everybody. Episode 2. We just started this thing. Awesome fields, big areas. I think what we should do is take that gator. Oops, if I could go back one, that would be great, but I don't have my controls set up for that. There we go. And I think we'll stick some chicken feed in the back here. Our wheat should work fairly decent, I think. I did that with a Kubota before. We'll get these guys fed. I was doing some browsing around on the shop, and I think I made a mistake on buying that merger. It was cool to use it, don't get me wrong. Wanted to try it out anyway. But I think what we should do is get one of those rake balers, and then we don't have to worry about raking. Cut down on some time, and that'll also do big rows. We really don't have to worry about it then. Okay, let's see if we can get under this. There we go, wheat. Fill her up. It holds 460 liters. I don't know how much this chicken pen takes, so we might have to get another load. It could be big, it could be small, I don't know. There is no water for them, so it's kind of nice that way. There we go, they took it all. Let's give it a check here. Wow, so they take a lot. I was not expecting that. So let's get the other wagon. And then we'll just give them, we'll get them all topped up. I guess I could have did that the previous episode when we picked, but I just wanted to get through it and try it this way. I don't know, I don't imagine they'll take this whole load, but we'll see. The other question is, how big is that pen? I suppose we could look at that real quick too, to see how much it's like multiplying they're going to be doing on us. It could be crazy for all we know. Because if it gets too big, they're going to go through the chicken feed here really quick. And it could be a nightmare real fast, if you will. I just went ahead and topped it up all the way. I don't think they're going to use that much. We'll find out. Hopefully it's like the pen is... That's a lot. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It took that whole thing. I was not expecting that, and it's only halfway. How big... Let's check this pen once. How many can this actually hold? 1,000. Ooh, man. That is a lot. I think what we're going to end up having to do is sell these as we go, because if it starts getting that much, like, it's going to get out of control real quick. Speaking of which, to load these pallets, I don't have any skid steer or anything. So we'll have to look at getting something that can handle that. I guess we'll just top it up all the way. Yeah, we'll probably definitely sell chickens as they reproduce, so it doesn't get overwhelming on us, because it probably will. So we'll keep a close eye on it. They left 4,000. Alright, I'll dump this back in the silo. And I think what we're going to do today's episode is we got to get that field baled with that straw. So I want to get a square baler, and then we'll get a square auto stack. There's that other kind of auto stack that I never got to try yet with the arm. Be interesting to use that. But like I said, I also want to get going. I think what we're going to do on the field is we'll wait to plant, and then we'll do some cotton. It's going to take an initial investment, but that was the whole point of starting out with this much cash. We can also sell some equipment that we don't use. I'll probably go ahead and sell that merger, I guess. Unless we could use it for something else, but I can't really think of it right now. Let's see, did I have any tractors down to the field? I did not, I brought them all back, okay. We'll hold off on the cows and the sheep until later. I actually got... We do have some materials to get them going, but we'll just concentrate on this field right now since we are kind of on the clock. Yeah, so we want to buy... It's tempting looking at the equipment here, but we gotta... First things first. Go to balers. Yeah, so if these are mods here... But they got these nice windrowers on the front, and we don't have to worry about raking separately. It'll save so much time. So what brand do we want to go with? I think let's do case. And we could probably always reconfigure it, because that's another, what, 37,000 to do the max. But the rows were decent enough right now. We'll leave it as is, and then we can always upgrade it later. It actually is going to need more horsepower. 250. Do we even have that much? I don't think we do. Oh, we got 280 on this one. So we're good there. But that's something we're going to want to look at, is getting a bigger tractor too. Baler design. Yeah. We'll leave all that stock. It looks good. 189,500. We'll get the auto stack later on. But we'll take that round baler, get that sold. We won't be doing that in this playthrough. If we do decide to wrap for silage, which we will need silage for the cows. We do have some, but after we run out, we could just... I might use that that long machine, that sausage wrapping machine, and get them in a straight line. We have to figure out where we could put that, but I guess we got plenty of grassland around the farm there. Okay, where was that sale point? Right here. Out in front. Should get some decent money for this. It hasn't been used. 0 months, 0 hours, 74,101. We'll take it. And there's our new baler. This should do us well. Probably would have been nice to have a weight for the front of this tractor as well. I think we're going to buy one. Real quick. I will go with the 1.2 ton. It's hardly nothing in the grand scheme of things. $1,200. There we go. Should help a little bit. Alright. Let's give this new baler a shot. Oops, I gotta get used to going the right way. We came in the wrong way here. Or make a cut through road here, I don't know. It's probably not appropriate. Our new field road here. This worked out pretty good on the previous episode. Almost looks like it belongs. Our alfalfa's ready to cut too. I'd like to get that cut this year, but the corn will also be wanting to get done on this too. Alright, let's give this thing a shot. Our rows are pretty big, so I think it was good that we went with this to rake in the rest of what we need. And let's get the right size set up. We can do all the way up to 280. Or what is it? 240. 240 I meant. And then that'll work with the auto stack. We're definitely just going to get an auto stack right away, because we want to make it easy for ourselves. This should actually go fairly nice. We'll get our first bale out here and give her a good look over. Can't remember how far apart those rows were, but if we could get 2 of those rows in with this, otherwise we will have to get a bigger tractor and expand the wings on this. Looks like we already got a couple coming out. Oh man, that's a lot of... They're coming out quick there now. This is nuts. Alright, let's take a good look at it. Looking pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna get cracking on here. And then we'll see you guys in a few minutes. I tell you what, this thing was insane. That went so quickly. There's a few spots here and there, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Let's see, we need to push this out. That should work. 2 more came out. Alright. Hold her up. I like this thing. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to, I think, extend the arms on it. And then we'll probably should just sell that merger. I can't really think of a use for it. We'd be baling anyway, unless we would be doing some kind of forging, but I don't really see that happening in the series. The alfalfa will probably bale, or let's see, if we make those, yeah, we'd still have to make them into bales. Yeah, I think we'll probably sell that merger. I don't really see it use for it. It was fun to use it for a little bit, because I never, like I said, got to use that on a playthrough previously, so it was interesting. And I don't know if we're just going to start lining stuff out on this yard or what we're going to do. Probably. We'll just do that for now. I don't think it's the end of the world if stuff sits outside. But we got to get a auto stack, so we can save ourselves some work. I think the sooner we sell the equipment, if we're not going to use it, the better. We'll get more money for it. Hate to see this thing go because we just bought it, but I don't see any use for it. So we'll head this back to the shop, and then we'll buy ourselves an auto stack. I said before in the previous episode, is like this nostalgia just driving down. Like, this feels like a place, like an area where I kind of live. So it's just like, wow. Even though it's far away from Mississippi, or Missouri, excuse me, but it's still the same feeling of a small town like that. Okay, the Oxbow is worth $127,000, so we're getting quite a bit of money back for that. We should probably actually... They want 10 grand in paint, that's crazy. Okay, we'll sell that. And then, we're gonna buy an auto stack. And I was looking at these earlier. I want to do one of these two. I mean, the price is a little bit more. This one's probably less interesting. So I think I'm actually going to go for this one because it's just the way it looks. And what do we want for tires? Let's do Michelin on those. 102,000. Again, I still want to make sure we got enough money for our cotton operation. I figure that'll cost us just over $1 million. Because that harvester, we're going to get the big one. Otherwise it's going to take us forever. And then that's like pushing 900, well, it's like 900,000 and then some. And then we still got to get the transport, well, probably an auto stack for those as well. But I think we should be able to handle it. We're also going to have to lime that field. suppose we could do that after we cultivate it. But we got all winter to do that since we got seasons on. Sun is going down. We'll get these picked up quick. Also, we should take a tour of that horse barn. We never did that yet. See what's inside there. Okay, how does this work? Looks like we just started up. And I assume we don't have to be straight, but yeah, that's correct. And be a single row, it looks like. Oh, that's interesting. It pushed it forward, unlike the other auto stack. And now we should tip it up, I suppose. There we go. First row down. I forgot to look at our bale counter, but I guess we'll see how much we have. This holds 14. It's probably going to be more than one load here. Alright, it's getting ridiculously dark. So I think we're going to take a nap. And then we'll see what's going on in the morning. I think we're getting close to the corn being ready. So it's going to be interesting to try that. But with that picker, man, that might be a little small. But we already have... I guess I can go into our numbers page and see how many bales we have. We got 2 stacks already. Which is insane. Farmyard's starting to look kind of cool with the lights on, though. I don't know if I can get these too close. But we got to pick them back up again to sell them. They do sell in January. It seems to be quite the busy month to make sales. I don't know if I'm going to worry about getting these too close. I kind of like having them close because it's realistic, but... we risk tipping everything over. We'll just go like that, I think. There we go. Close enough. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, so we have... Alright, here we are. So we got 36 bales. See, they show up here? Yes, they do. That's not all of them because we have a lot of straw in our barn here too, so those will be saved for... oh, this is really nice, ain't it? For when we need it for TMR and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know how much... we got 120 head cattle here, it looks like, too. That's a lot to feed. Yeah, that might get a little crazy. But like I said, we'll worry about them later. So let's go ahead and take a nap. And we'll see you in September. Oh no! The sky is going wacko on us. I can fix it if I take a screenshot. There we go. It's unfortunate that it has to reset to a clear day. Alright, we'll get the rest of these bales picked up. And then... oh, looks like the corn's still not ready yet. We could maybe think about starting on our grass then. All right, that looks like about it. Another 8. I suppose we could have pushed through and got those last night, but it was just so dark. And like I said, we will have to lime that, so we're going to have to buy a bunch of lime. Good thing lime is cheap. We need a good thrower as well. But we got all kinds of time. I think we got, like I said, we're going to do cotton. It's a nice smaller field to start with till we get things figured out. Should we take a quick look in the horse barn here? See what we got? Do a little exploring. This is crazy. Yeah, they're going to need straw in here too, so that's another thing to think about. And I do, as I stated in the previous episode, I do have the horseman mod, so we don't have to ride them. Which is going to make it a lot easier. But we will still have to feed him and all that good stuff. I think we might have to... I guess we wouldn't have to... Yeah, there's smaller ones here too. Brush them until we're ready to sell them. It only holds 16 in here, so... But I want to do that like legitly and get like a horse trailer and all that stuff and transport them to and from. We'll buy them at the animal dealership. But we'll wait on that until we get other things established. I could probably leave these on the auto stack, but I think I'm still having issues with the bales showing up in the sales. If you have it on a auto load trailer, it's kind of weird how that works. So I'll just unload these for that sake. I'm thinking we'll probably sell all these. But we're probably going to want to plant another... It's either that or just keep these and use them for TMR. We could do that too. I might keep them. I think if we do make the sausage bales, this would be a nice area for it. Just do them really long here. We'll do it with the square baler they have. I think that would work out pretty good. I do like having this room out here for the equipment. Okay, so what is next on the agenda? It looks like we have the field 3 at alfalfa. I think that alfalfa grows again just like grass. We're going to have to get into some peas at some point too. That'd be interesting to try that. And rye. Our grass cutter was going to be a little small. We only have the front and the side version, which could take a while. I hate to spend too much money yet till we get the cotton stuff going. But I suppose we could just go ahead and try it. The thing is, should we dry that? I've never done alfalfa before, so I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna... Yeah, they got it here. There's alfalfa hay. Looks like you get a little more money for the hay. Should we do that? Should we make some hay? Alfalfa? It's pretty small. We'll run these small ones. I think it's going to take a little while. And then we'll probably go with a bigger unit later on in the series here. Let's put the weight over to the side here. Because maybe we should actually just get that big grass cutter. That self-propelled unit. Sneak in here and grab this. If we could set it, we'll do the headland. And then we could set it off on a worker, and then we can come behind and do some tedding. And like, we got the nice baler now, so we don't have to worry about raking and baling. Do it all in one. Yeah, these fields were close to the same size, weren't they? Let's take a quick look. It's actually smaller, so it shouldn't be as bad to do. Go around the headland a couple times here. And then, like I said, we'll set it off on a worker. How does this look after it's chopped? Alfalfa harvested. That's interesting. But then we get the worker going the other direction, and then we'll come through with the tedder, and then we'll get her baled up. These workers are having all kinds of trouble. It's funny how that works, ain't it? We did get the 4755 out. This has been sitting. Like I said, we probably will trade this one off at some point. I could probably actually take this tractor and that small red one and buy a nice, great big, something powerful. And then kind of work our way that way. Yeah, the workers having all kinds of trouble trying to do this little triangle areas here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this up off camera. And then when we come back on the next episode, we will get this baled. And we'll have our first alfalfa bales. Never baled alfalfa, never dealt with alfalfa before, so it's kind of interesting doing this. We'll probably most likely sell these, I think. But we will upgrade to a bigger mower. And then we'll also get a bigger tedder. So this won't take so long next time. We're going to need more horsepower for that. But yeah, going good so far. Second episode. And we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.